Welcome back, everyone. Last video went over the cab cage on this Jeep Comanche. Got the front intrusion bars in, roof bracing, and then the rear as well. So this video we'll start getting into the rear tube work. It's gonna have kind of like a fastback style, and then a little box with some 18 gauge steel sheet for the box, and then we'll have aluminum skins that'll just bolt on. To start off, we'll get the two main bars that go down done, then we'll tie in across, and then after that we'll get some webbing in between there, and then the other two outer bars on each side that the aluminum skins will sit on. Alright, let's get started. So now I'll just get some crossbars, top and bottom, kind of make the shape of the box. Then after that we'll get some webbing in there, strengthen it up. And then last we'll do the outer tubes for the fenders. Alright, so we got the main box rails, top and bottom done. So now start doing the webbing in between, and then webbing for the bottom of the box there. I'll also need to come up with a bumper idea. I got a piece of 2x8 I think I'm going to use. That should fit in there nice. 4th day's come to an end, and after a couple million notches, got all the webbing done in the rear end. I still need to, probably gonna add a couple more just on the bed, give it some rigidity. And then, yeah, just the outside tubes for the fenders. Got the bumper done. Still need to finish welding it, but it's in there. Finish capping those ends off. But yeah, it's turning out pretty good. Probably finish up the tube work tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. New day in the Comanche cage build. So today we're gonna hopefully finish off the tube work on this thing. So we gotta get the outer fender bars done, and then maybe some more bracing on the bottom bed there, and then the rear tailgate bar as well. Yeah, so we'll start with these upper fender bars, and then we'll do a couple little bracing in between from these little points here. Yeah, get started on that. So we got the upper fender tube on, some bracing in there. Now to move on to the lower. So I got the fender done on the one side. It turned out pretty good. Lots of room for bigger tires if he ever decides to upgrade. Even though those are 37s. They may not look like it, but yeah, they're already 37s on this thing. Yeah, let's move on to the other side now. Well, tube work is pretty much done. Got the fenders done on the other side. Might just add a couple little braces between the fender here, just to keep it from flexing in off a tree or whatever. Feels pretty solid, but be better to have those. And then a couple little bars going from this top middle point here to each end on each side. Yeah, and then tube work's done. Can move on to sheet metal. Cage is pretty much done. We just need to break all these tack welds to the body and then lift the cage off with the hoe and then get all these welds that you can't get when the cage is on the cab. It's just too tight. So lift the cage off and then get those final welds done, put it back on, and we can start panel work. Well, we got the cage off, back inside, finish off those tricky welds, and then, yeah, put it back on, do sheet metal. All right, cage is finished welded, back on the Comanche. So yeah, move on to panel work now. Probably start that tomorrow. Call her a night for tonight. Thanks for watching. Probably start panel work in the next video. Thanks.